In this video, I'm going to show you how to place the Serpentine belt on this Ford Expedition with the 5.4 liter engine. This is located right on the front of your engine, right behind the fan. Let's get started. Under the engine compartment, you're going to want to go right in the front of the engine between the radiator fan shroud and the engine itself. That's where you will find the Serpentine belt with all the pulleys and the accessories. So I just wanted to give you this nice overview right now. It will be a little bit hard to get to and therefore hard to show you on camera as things happen. But basically this right here is your tensioner. So we're going to have to put a 1/2-inch ratchet or Serpentine belt tool here, and then we'll remove the belt off of all the pulleys. What you want to pay attention to is this wire here for the electronic fan clutch. Just make sure you're not actually damaging it or breaking it in any way. You could unplug it if you wanted to. I think it's totally fine to work around it, but if you wanted to, once again, you can unplug it. I'm going to get my 1/2-inch ratchet down there, line it up with the cutout, which is on the tip of this tensioner. Press that in. And then from the front of the engine, as you're looking at it, you're going to want to pull to the right or clockwise. That's going to release tension off the belt. With that done, you can pull the belt off of any pulley that you can reach first. And then release your tool. It is easiest to just remove the tool at this point. Now you'll want to remove the belt off of all of the pulleys. The harder ones are going to be right over here because the tensioner makes it loop around the AC compressor, which is underneath. So you'll have to kind of find your way down there and unhook it, and then it kind of does the same around the harmonic balancer. Okay, I got it off the crank. Okay, I was able to grab onto it. Get it off the AC, and then you'll have to slide it out in between the tensioner and the engine block, just like this. And there's the belt. Here on the screen you can see the diagram that the Serpentine belt needs to follow so it can correctly go on all the pulleys. Personally, on these engines, I like to start on the AC compressor just because you have to sneak it in between that tensioner and the engine block, and it is the most difficult part of it all. After that, it doesn't really matter in which direction you want to go in as long as you put it on all the pulleys. Okay, I'm going to try and push it past the tensioner down by the AC. There we go. Just guide it down in there. Make sure you give yourself enough belt to put it around the AC compressor, because at this point you have to reach down there and actually slide it over. All right. Well, it looks like I got it on there. So next I'm going to go down over the harmonic balancer. I'm going to take it off the alternator so I can have enough slack to put it on the pulleys that it needs to be on the driver's side of the engine. That is the power steering and an idler. It's time to put it back up on the alternator now. I'm double checking all my work, making sure that the belt lines up with all the grooves, all the splines, and all of the flat pulleys as well, which it looks like it does. So let's grab our 1/2-inch ratchet again, or Serpentine belt tool, breaker bar, whatever you are using. Slide it back into this groove on the tensioner, pull clockwise and release tension. And with enough tension released, you should have enough slack in the belt to slip this right on. Release tension, double check everything. As you can see right here, it's about to fall off. So correct that. And then look at every other pulley. You want to make sure that it is centered. It is in the grooves. You do not want it flying off of here or damaging anything else because it is not seated properly. So everything looks good to me. I'm going to remove my tool once again. If you unplug the fan clutch, plug it back in, and then the job is done.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.